Charlamagne the guy has made a lot of friends out of these black female activists. And there is a reason why he did it. Charlamagne is the type of guy that he's not dumb at all. You know, Charlamagne is not a dumb guy. I think when he does things, I think he does it for a purpose. And his purpose is to really try to, I won't say block, but he doesn't want to get the feminists on his case. He doesn't want to get the feminists on his case. So you have to befriend the women who can keep those feminists off his case, to where he doesn't get caught up in any type of situation where Jessica Reed is able to interview, or there's some documentary made and it goes viral. I mean viral. Because with those women on his side, they can calm the feminists, because y'all know these feminists are bought and paid for as well. Just like BLM. BLM is bought and paid for. They've been bought and paid for years, but these female activists are bought and paid for too. There's a reason why they bring Angela Rye and these other women on CNN, because again, they are black faces, somewhat. And Charlamagne, he's not dumb. He was able to make that connection in order to sort of keep it from getting out of control, to calming those groups down. That's why these women can get on here and they can rant and rave about somebody saying the B word, or, you know, somebody being misogynistic and saying this about women. But here you got a guy that was accused of some crazy, weird things, and he still gets a pass. How is that? How is that? It's because he's got these people in his back pocket. And he's a gatekeeper as well, being on the Breakfast Club, because I'm pretty sure he has input on the people that they invite on the show. These black male gatekeepers are clowns. These black male gatekeepers are there to make sure that they only only endorse and promote the people who have the same agendas as they do. They're just a lot more subtle about it. It's not like, you know, CNN, where they will have people who claim to be conservatives, but you know they're nothing more than just, you know, Democrats and no, they're like conservatives in name only, right? They're Republicans in name only. It's the same thing when you have these people who, oh, he gonna get at Charlamagne, this person, it's, you know, it ends up being all jokes, because these people don't have any issue with each other, you know. Now, Charlamagne's the type of guy, he's known for being creepy. He's been the creeper since the start of Breakfast Club years ago. He was always known as the guy to be super into the women that came on the show, especially if they were attractive. And those women had to sit there, sometimes it looked like uncomfortably, next to him. And there were women who sort of, you know, gave him the same energy, like they would, you know, they would kind of be flirtatious back towards him. I think he's kind of cooled off on that, but you know, Charlamagne years ago was worse than he is now. He's had to calm down now, because the Breakfast Club in the first couple of years was still trying to find their footing. You know, they were in competition with Hot 97. So he was a lot more extra then, but now because he's made his money and he's become a bigger name, he's kind of calmed that down. So to me, a lot of these feminists, a lot of these black social justice warriors, all these women's groups, they're bought off. None of these people care about what happened with that young lady. They only care about protecting Charlamagne because of the connections that he has made. And that definitely needs to be addressed.
He treated Simone Sanders like she discovered water. It was cringing grimace.
Appreciate that, Steven 803. I mean, yeah, I mean, even though Simone is very masculine and probably don't even like Charlamagne just based on him being black and male, that's what these guys do. That's why we need to get rid of these gatekeeping panderers. These people do no good for us at all. These people are weird. These people are deprived and depraved, and they have a whole lot of dirt. But I think that's just where we're at. They're elevating women as if they're leaders, as if they're the backbone, but these women have abandoned that post as the backbone of the community years ago. And what's funny to me is that you have these man-hating feminists pretending like they cared about a melanated man that lost his life. No, you don't. I mean, look at Patrice Colliers. I've been going in on Patrice Colliers on my Basic Social Politics channel. I just made a video about her recently putting a gate up around her house because she don't want y'all nowhere near her, around her $1 million home. These people are about the money. They don't care about the community. The only time you will see them anywhere near a black community is if money is to be made and cameras are there. But other than that, they want nothing to do with you. But guys like Charlamagne and some of these other guys will protect that image of these women are trying to lead us to greatness. They can't even lead themselves to greatness. And the pandering needs to stop. And that's why this narrative needs to be pushed back on. Because these people are no good to us at all. The gatekeeping panderers need to be destroyed. And no one should be listening to these people because these people are weirdos. They are leftists who don't care about anybody but themselves and how to line their own pockets. So when you see people like Charlamagne and the people that support him, right? Because some of them are coming into the chat room, they're hurt. You know, they are the type of people who believe anything they're told because they are unintelligent. They don't know how to probably read or write beyond a 5th or 6th grade level. They've never been able to take care of themselves. So they look upon these people to do the thinking for them. That's why a lot of you will never be successful. And stop blaming the white man. The white man is not just like those swirlers tell you males that the white man ain't to be blamed for your situation. I'm telling you that they're not to be blamed for your situation. But y'all want to listen to these people like Angela Rye and some of these other people who cry crocodile tears. They're telling you what you want to hear, but they're not really helping you do anything. It's almost like they're helping in your delusion. They're helping you in your delusion. A lot of you people who listen to these types of people, like Chris Rock. I made a video about Chris Rock, right? He's another gatekeeping panderer. And I have a secondary video coming about Chris Rock because I have some people in their feelings because I criticized Chris Rock. I mean, Chris Rock bragged in an interview about firing men who did not show enough respect to women and listen to women. And then you got people mad because of how I titled the video. I thought the title was perfect, was spot on. He did expose himself as a simp. I would never in my life fire somebody because they weren't listening to a capable person. If a person is doing their job and they're capable, why wouldn't I listen to them, whether they be male or female? That doesn't make any sense to me. It sounds like he was either lying and trying to boost up the fact that he's a male feminist that believes that if you don't respect a woman wholeheartedly, instead of trying to question her decisions, then something's wrong with you. Something is wrong with these Holly weirdos. These Holly weirdos have such a hold over people like y'all who sit up here and as soon as your favorite celebrity who you think is this leader of your people, every time they criticize, here you go. But you see, I'm criticizing the dumb shit that they're saying. I don't have anything personal against them. But I just want y'all to know there's a lot of gatekeepers out here. The gatekeeping is real. The gatekeeping is definitely real.